Sometimes it takes putting somebody into an uncomfortable situation to make them think differently about it.
In Notes to My Father, there's a scene where you're on the train and all of these men are looking at you. You immediately have this sense, this feeling comes over you.
It's harrowing to look around and be looked at like that. I've had many men that I work with tell me that that has been the most moving moment they've experienced in VR.
People talk about VR as like the ultimate empathy machine. What I think about is how we turn that empathy into action. Last year, I founded our Creators Lab initiative. We had this idea of what would it look like to bring together new creators in the 360 space and partner them with these nonprofits to tell their stories in VR.
We want to make sure that we have a mix of stories, some truly uplifting, some may have causality to them, but we want to make sure that when you see it, you want to share it.
The filmmakers have ultimate creative control over these projects. They and the nonprofits own the intellectual property afterwards. When we first bring on the filmmakers to the project, we're very, very clear that we want to get people interested in these causes beyond just watching a video and moving on. Seeing everybody meet each other at our summit was incredible to me and far more emotional than I expected. Most of the teams immediately loved each other after only emailing with one another beforehand.
A lot of our nonprofits from the first Creators Lab worked in spaces that you wouldn't normally find yourself in.
Step to the Line, for example, is about prison reform. You do feel like you know what it feels like to be in the shoe, an 8x9 cell.
Just that somebody's mind often is changed or they're thinking about an issue in a different way, I think is a win for us. We've had nearly 10 million views on Facebook 360 for the projects. That's 10 million people that know about these organizations and know these stories that maybe wouldn't have otherwise. I think showing people the world in a way that they haven't seen it before and showing people human reality is our responsibility if we're going to have this amazing technology to work with.
With great power comes great responsibility, right? And we have to do the right thing by the technology, by the filmmakers, and by the audience.